Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, where we discuss all things in regards to the Premier League. Normally, you get this show on Saturday, but you got it Sunday, so all of the man them could be here. Our Arsenal title hopes over with their loss against Newcastle. We'll be discussing that because Arsenal are always a hot topic, always a hilarious topic on the Yardman show, whether they've won, lost, or draw. Tottenham, speaking of North London, put 4 past Aston Villa. They went 1-0 down in the first half, then won the second half 4-0. We will be discussing that. Manchester United and Chelsea played out a draw. Liverpool went back top of the league as well. What was the other result? Am I missing a big six side? And Manchester City lost at Bournemouth. How did I forget? So feel free to get your questions in. Big up to everyone who's joined in from the raid. And just for my nephew, I repeat that. Tottenham Hotspur 4, Aston Villa 1. But yeah, run up the likes. Big up to everyone who's joined over from the raid from Saeed's channel. Love to Saeed. Make sure you hit the like button. Big up to anyone who was already here. Run up the likes. There's over 350 of you lot in the building. We're only at 34 likes. Let's get up to 100 likes, people. Like check 1212. Like check 1212. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well. It is road to 14k. We recently just hit 13k, people. There will be a 13k party, so let's get up to 14k. And yes, I see people mentioning it in the chat already. Black Diamond said it early with Flex, and Flex was doing, shout out to Flex, was doing his fan cam, his review on the United view. Some white girl decided to drop the N-bomb. She's already been found, Black Diamond. Like, people already found her Facebook. Idiots. No really need to say that. There was no reason whatsoever for her to say that. She's gonna receive a ton of flack, hella criticism, enough abuse. I'm all for it. She gonna get a lot of verbal abuse. It's already started now, probably. Like I said, they found her Facebook. They'll probably find her Instagram. If she's on Twitter, they'll find her Twitter as well. So yeah, fuck anyone that's on that type of shit. Absolute nonsense. But big up to my nephew H in the cut. Big up Sav, Venetia, Warrior J in the cut, Certified, Rems, Sue, Samuel, Mitesh. Let me just big up everyone, of course. Ramo, Godfrey, J Hard Work. Let's see what else you lot saying. Ibrahim, 7E. Shouts to everyone that's locked in. Yes, I am Mank, born and bred. Why am I a troll, man? Because H said, why? Like, I can't say the results. And I say every time United lose, I say the result. We drew today, I said the result. We just gotta hold that. Like, but we move. Don't worry, man. The gang YMY says, yo, the gang's right here. It ain't just gonna be me. It ain't the Yardman show without the Yardman. That makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? They're the ones who make this show work and whatnot. So big up to Lex and Kaneki in the cut. What you man telling me, man? You man bless.
Yeah, man. Shame about the Arsenal. Yeah. Shame about the Arsenal. Yo, we need to add some more lyrics to that, you know? I'm gonna find out the song. I'm gonna write some lyrics to that. I'm sure
we will. If it's not you, I'm sure somebody else will add more lyrics to that song as well.
Yeah, man.
To Mr. Mind, who said, how come I ain't been getting the notification? Like, that's just YouTube for you. All I can say is put the notification on the actual individual vid. I know it takes a little bit more time, but try that, because YouTube moves dodgy with the notifications from time to time. Or unsubscribe, subscribe again, and then hit the notification bell that way. That's all I can tell you, because it's not the best. Happens to me. You know what I'm saying? It happens to me. Mitesh says, can you do a show with AA? You guys have some funny conversations on the side. Oh, you mean Double A? Oh, that's my guy? Yeah. I'm definitely going to get him on the channel. Double A is my guy. Without doubt. But yeah, man, we'll go to the man. We'll start with the Arsenal game. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0. Kaneki, what you telling me, man? Arsenal title hopes over. And thoughts on the game
What title hopes? What title hopes?
That's what man said. When they did have title hopes?
When did these man have title hopes?
They had hope at the start of the season.
What hope?
We already telling them. We're telling them no hopes. Man, know you come at title hopes. What kind of title hopes?
They
never
had
have
hope.
no hope. Fuck
what hope? Which hope?
Fuck that.
What hope, fam? How you spell that hope?
Yes,
it's not H-O-P-E and a H-O-P-E. It's H-U-P-E.
Yeah,
how much that Arsenal have? Yeah, I can't hope. Last time me check hope, they had a wash plate. Which hope Arsenal have? What hope?
Yo, their fans
Hope.
did have hope at the
man.
start of the season.
Yeah,
Which hope?
With
hope, fam?
With 9 fucking centre back on the field and a left
Yeah,
and right.
flawless.
Good luck with that
Flawless.
shit. Them, we never telling you. We never telling you.
Flawless.
We never telling you. We never blood clot telling you.
Fam.
All right.
Fam, there's a penguin. Brother, there's a penguin at the Bronx Zoo right now called Hope. Is that the Hope you're talking about?
Yeah,
the penguin.
Don't even call me Lex no more. My name Moses.
Exactly. What Hope? Is Hope the dog that's beside of Win? Is that it? Eh? Is Hope the new dog them sign?
Yeah, man. Never telling you.
What Hope? Which Hope?
Telling you. Yeah, man.
We knew this would happen.
What
was funny is that I said Arsenal would probably still be in the top 3. When Lex said 4th, I'm like, you know what? He's probably right.
That may tell you.
What hope? What hope?
Yeah,
what hope, fam?
See, look,
what hope was there?
They did have hope. I didn't say they did, but they had hope, man. You know what I'm saying?
No, I tell you. You cannot score goals with your defense.
And the left back and right wing is hilarious. Yo.
Yeah.
Fam, I don't get it. I don't get it. How did you, man? What?
And them consistently play. Them consistently play with 9 players as well. I just
exactly. Like yo. 5 centre back.
Team, by the way, and I don't know if you realize.
No, fam, no.
The team.
Let's just understand. 5 centre back. 2 DM, a left back, a donkey, and whatever anybody on the left will identify as. I don't know what.
You know what funny? You know what funny? Some of them people keep on consistently. I see people are talking about them have 4 centre backs and 3 DMs. No,
them have 5 centre back.
We've been over this. Rice is a centre back. Stop calling him a DM. Stop it.
He's a centre back.
We've been over this.
Rice is a centre back. At this point, I want to classify Thomas Partey as I can't even call him a right back. What is Thomas Partey at this point? Mikel Moreno might as well be a centre back because he's a horrible midfielder. He's a horrible midfielder.
He is built like a centre back.
So a six centre back, 1 defensive midfielder and a wing back.
And a wing back or right wing, right?
Like
left back
like
or right
Havertz is a midfielder, so let's be real. So a wing back, a midfielder.
Like Havertz is non-existent, brother. I tell you, say 9 players, man, them have, brother. Havertz and Martinelli don't play for Arsenal. Them on the
oh my god, yo!
All those brothers do. You ever see them brother there work? They clock in and find a corner and just go sleep.
And you know my funny too. You know my find funny too. Me see AFTV with one Sterling picture with Sterling away for top. But thank you again for what, you fucking idiots. Every player you've got from Chelsea is a dud. Every single one of them. Thank you for what exactly? What exactly?
Like it's so hilarious to watch it when all of them had chat. I always wonder, where do Arsenal fans get the chat from?
Me hear Eagle talk about.
Eagle don't count. Eagle don't count.
Impress me. Who give a fuck what impress you, Eagle? Like your brain cells work enough, you actually can process an impression. Because we have the better defense than you, but we don't impress you. We have a better midfield, we don't impress you. We have a better attack, we don't impress you. We have a better bench, we don't impress you. We have a better coach, we don't impress you. So what the fuck is going to impress you, blood?
Fam, in Eagle's mind, in the Champions League team that Real Madrid had that won the Champions League, Eagle said, and I quote, that Havertz would start over Benzema. Don't forget that. Eagle said that Havertz would start over Benzema. Kai Havertz. This man said that Declan Rice is better than Chouameni. Yeah? This man had Saka in the Real Madrid team over Vinicius Jr. When Eagle speak, it's like with Marcel, fam. You mute it. You don't listen to them, fam. Let it go through one ears and come out the other, fam. When they speak, fam, you just don't understand it. These men are a part of a bunch of people that have low brain cells. All right,
Centerman
Igal
side,
has
like,
more teeth than he has that fam. Igal has more teeth than he has brain cells, fam.
You look crazy.
Yeah, Igal has room temperature IQ, fam. Leave these mans alone. When you hear them speak, you just nod your head. Fam,
not
everybody
even
here
a
know
Fahrenheit.
kids.
Not even a
Everybody
Fahrenheit
here
room
know
temperature
kids.
high in a
You
dog.
see when you see a 2-year-old walk up to you and just start babble gibberish, and you just nod your head. Yeah, it
Yeah,
sure
yeah,
was
yeah,
like
yeah,
that,
yeah.
champ. Yeah, that's how you treat Igal. You
Yeah.
treat these guys like toddlers, fam. Yeah, these men coming out here sounding like Courage the Cowardly Dog. Yeah, like you just say, yeah, sure, yeah. Just nod your head. Just nod your head, fam.
Say
Yeah,
courage the
if you,
curdly dog.
yeah, like
Mumbo
they
clock.
themselves will shut up after a while.
Oh.
You,
Yeah,
you just leave
stupid
them
dog.
alone. You just leave them alone, fam. You just leave them alone. Let them just continue babble off. They will tire themselves out eventually. Don't argue with
Yo.
these people. Don't argue with stupid people, fam. They will bring you down to their level and beat you with
Yo.
experience. Don't argue. When you hear
Dog.
Igal speak, or whatever language he speaks, fam, I don't know what he speaks. It's
Man
not
speak
English, though.
Canadian, brother. That
All
man
right?
speak
But he's speaking a foreign language. When he's trying to
Canadian.
tell us that Arsenal are going to do anything, like, fam,
We're
your
gonna win the
team
league.
name
We're
is
gonna win the league.
Arsenal. Your
The man,
team name is
no,
Arsenal, and your mans go by the
you
name
know,
of Gunners. And no one
yo,
feels threatened by you.
blanks. I be a blanks. No couldn't yo, brother, listen, you know,
Go on, talk about it.
bro.
Talk about the game. Go on.
How you look on your team? You look on your lineup. You look on your starters. It's like you flawless. You could have looked on the United team and say, yo, we're not going to score many goals.
Yeah, absolutely.
When you look at Arsenal team, how does it not resonate that in comparison to the last 2 seasons, you're not going to score many goals? Flipping, you get rid of what name?
Yeah, Smith
What are
Rowe.
you the name? Smith Rowe.
Oh,
You get rid of
Smith-Rowe.
Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe.
And then Odegaard get injured and you don't have a replacement now.
Because they didn't think about injuries. That's
No,
why. There was no thought of injuries.
Lex, they didn't
they
need
didn't
an
get no
attacking
injuries that season.
midfielder.
Yeah.
Alex, they never needed an attacking midfielder. You want to know what they needed? They needed a centre back. That's what they needed, fam. They needed a centre back. They don't need creativity. They needed 2 centre backs. Yeah, that's what they needed. In what world do you sit down and say, you want to know what I'm going to play?
Raheem Sterling.
Fam, who plays 2 centre forwards at striker? You have Trossard that can't play striker, and Havertz that can't play striker, and you're putting them as a 2-man strike force.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah, chasing the game. Yeah, they have one
that makes sense.
Before when them leader ask, would you take Sterling back at Liverpool? Me tell the man them say, if we sign Sterling, I will never watch a Liverpool match until him leave. I'm dead serious.
I believe you.
And then fucker you can sign Sterling in it. I thought, thank you, Chelsea, bro. William was shit. You sign William, no. You sign
check.
Who else? Check. No.
Yeah. I don't
care what nobody wants.
Jorginho.
All of them. Jorginho, all of them. None of them were the version of the player that they were before they came to you. They were shit and Chelsea offload them to you. You get what I say? And then you man want to argue with Chelsea as if to say, oh, who's the best team in London? Not you, bro. If I continuously buy second-hand things from a rich person, who's the better individual? The person when me continuously go to forget second-hand stuff. You get what I say? You can't say who
fuck you, Ryan.
You know what I mean?
Fuck you, Ryan.
Where Ryan?
Fuck you, Ryan. Fuck you.
You know, me need to know how am I not a mud in this channel? I'm gonna get this.
You are a mud.
You are a mud.
You are a mud.
No.
Are you not a mud?
You are a mud.
Write a comment, I swear you're a mud.
Yo, listen. No, see it there? Look. See there?
All right, cool. This guy just put no.
Bro.
I think you're a mud now. 1 second. Don't be timing people out for no reason apart from Ryan, though.
What do you mean
no? We only Ryan. It's only for Ryan.
You'll see a name and be like,
no,
yeah, gone before they even say anything. Go on. Yeah, I just made you a mud. I didn't realize you wasn't a mud. You're a
Yeah,
mod,
man.
bro.
Hoylandinho get banned from YouTube.
Yeah, he got banned because he was talking rubbish. Yeah, he got banned.
He was talking
Get banned
trash.
in your chat.
Yeah, he's
When is
banned.
it?
Yeah, that's why you didn't see him. Nah, he was talking some shit. You know what I'm saying? But
No,
it's not
because
football
Oh,
related.
good.
So it's like I'm not
Nah.
with that. Talk your football.
You see
I know.
you see where it come from. You fucking see why you need to listen to me. From him pop up in the chat. I say get rid of this guy. Yeah, and you just have to wait till him fuck up. No, listen to the prophet.
Yeah, man.
Listen to the prophet. Listen.
Wait till he fucks up.
Moses
Nah,
part
Godfrey,
it. You see what kind of pause me
Godfrey,
have?
I wouldn't even have allowed. I never even allowed Nacholini to even said hi in this chat. The moment he pop up and be like
I tell him.
and
Yeah, I don't
said
think I've ever
and
seen
said
him.
what's popping, I got rid of him.
Yeah,
He didn't even
think
say
I've
nothing
seen him.
wild. I just saw him and just got rid of him. Cause
Immediately. We're not
I
for
don't
wait
think
till
so.
flawless. We're not for wait
Yeah.
till a criminal commit crimes for arrest them. We're prejudice.
Nah, they ain't kidding with no crowd. They just got bad footballing opinions that time. Just
No.
like, all right, cool.
Hey, bro.
No,
listen.
and
Some others do. Ryan does, but I don't ban him. I just time him out because he talks foolishness. But there's others in the chat who
no,
do that.
no.
It's like you could disagree with it.
because yeah, but just
Go on.
going back to the Arsenal thing, I'm like, yo, I said it in the group. I said it in the chat. I was like, yo, I'm not going to laugh at Arsenal yet because I want to understand. Does Arteta understand that he's supposed to win the title now? Like, does he understand that? Like, does Arteta understand that Arsenal fans want to see a league title before they die? Like, does he understand this? Yeah, you are playing against Newcastle, and you're playing
Like, you know, I like
Trossard.
how things backfire. I like how things backfire for me, you know. Because you're not talking about this is a conversation to be had. What if Arteta wins a Premier League? It's a conversation to be had if he's better than Klopp or if you see how that fucking backfire for all I don't know. If Slot win this fucking league, talk to me now. That's the conversation we need to have now.
Talk about it.
Arne Slot.
Talk about it.
You get me? That is the conversation. Big up to Bournemouth. Big up to Newcastle. And big up to
both.
Brighton because I'm not sure that beat you, but I just wanted them.
They gave you a game. It was a good game actually.
They did. Slut started to piss me off that game, but when we get to the Liverpool section, I'll talk about that because Slut pissed me off in that game. Let's get to the super chat before.
We'll get to it. Big up to Paul B.A. Paul, good to see you, man. Hope you're blessed and everything. It says, yes, bro, you good. Fam good. I'm blessed. Family's all good. Hope you're good too, my guy, man. Always good to see you. I appreciate the super chat as well. Says, bro, our squad low quality with the new gaffer incoming. We may have advantage because he plays a different system compared to the top tier clubs. This could work or be a disaster. God bless. I hear you. Squad is low quality.
We hear
new
that.
gaffer coming. It may, I think it will be an advantage. It's just... Yeah, he's a United fan. Yeah,
he's a United fan.
Definitely an advantage because I don't have to see our wingers play on the wing. So I'm just over the moon about that, man. I don't have to see these men no more play on the wing. It is a different system compared to other clubs, and I'm looking forward to it. Genuinely.
Yeah.
See how it goes. So Paul, big up for the super chat. Hope you're blessed as well, man.
So-
I
Bless.
have some cooking for about that, you know, but we eventually.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Yeah, 100% we'll get to
So
that.
back to Arsenal because we need to have a nice conversation about these, man. When are you guys going to give up on Gabriel Judas? It's not even Gabriel. It's not even Gabriel Joseph anymore. And Gabriel Judas, no.
Give up on Saka. We're not gonna give up on Saka. Him you don't need to give
No.
up on. Because
Fam, he has a sauce, they're not gonna give up on
this
him.
weekend when we need a goal, who score? So you know, the other day I have conversations with people that talk about I put Saka and Mohamed Salah in the same
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Are you mad?
Fam,
Saka is
That's
at 20% more Salah.
Pops,
Who?
bless.
0. When we need a goal, guess who turns up? The Egyptian king. When you need a goal, where is Saka? Limping off the field, blood.
Fam.
Stinker and hooked. Or
All
if
I
you
got
sleep
to
on the
say
field,
is-
stinker and should have been hooked. Give me a break.
listen, KSI liking that picture, that tweet about Saka comparing Saka to Cristiano Ronaldo is why everyone's dragging you, fam. That's why everyone's dragging you for that new song, Sick of It, fam. Sick of you now. Yeah? Your song, Sick of It, is the perfect example of Arsenal, fam. It's just shit. Yeah? Just complete shit. Saka to Cristiano Ronaldo. Right? Like, really, Saka to Cristiano Ronaldo. Understand Yeah. When in 2008, when we needed Cristiano Ronaldo, he was here to win us a Champions League. And Saka was limping against the worst Bayern Munich team in 15 years. Yeah, the worst Bayern Munich team in 15 years. This man was limping against that. Yeah, you try to compare Saka to Cristiano Ronaldo. You try to
No good.
compare Saka to Bale. This is what you guys need to do. Compare Saka with people his level. Look at Saka and compare him to
Take
Harvey
your
Barnes.
time with it.
Yeah,
Take your
how about that?
time with it.
Put
No,
him
Kukurea,
within his level.
no, listen, no, compare him
Level.
to Kukurea.
Saka is on the level
Kukurea
of
and them
Brennan
Monday.
Johnson. Yeah,
Kukurea,
Saka's on the
I
level of
ignore
Brennan
him.
Johnson, fam.
No.
Yeah,
Kukurea, I ignore it them Monday. When you
yeah,
call the next boy that was score against the other day,
yeah,
Kadioglu, them Monday. Yeah,
yeah. Compare Saka,
yeah,
fam.
man.
At this
Left
point,
back,
I need you to
left wing
compare
back.
Saka to Robertson. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you guys need to
and
do
and
it. Stop
Simicast and
comparing
them
your
Monday.
left back. Stop comparing your left back with wingers. Yeah, stop comparing your left back with wingers. Stop doing it. Yeah, he's
Yo,
nowhere
right
near
now,
Mahrez.
if me put Ait Nori a right winger for Arsenal, they might do the same thing. If probably
Because
even better. That may I tell you.
Because I can tell you this right now, you might literally have an IC3 Dan James. That's what you have. Everything that Saka does, Dan James been doing it. A Man United fan sat on Dan James for doing it.
Yeah,
Think
man.
about it.
Yeah, man.
Saka runs, so did Dan James. Saka crosses, so does Dan James. Saka scored that one dead cutting, so did Dan James. Everything Saka does, Dan James did it.
Yep.
The only thing is just this. It's just that freaking Dan James don't know how to dance. That's just it. He just can't dance. You man out here backing a
Saka
guy
can
that was
dance.
holding a Nando sauce. Think about it. When Cristiano
Saka
Ronaldo was
sauce.
Saka's age,
But
when Cristiano Ronaldo was Saka's age, he was holding a Ballon d'Or. Saka at Cristiano
Saka
Ronaldo's age
sauce.
right now is holding a Nando sauce. That's his legacy.
No.
A Nando sauce, fam. Do you see how
No.
pathetic you guys actually are? Your whole
No.
fan base is just sickening. You're trying to compare the shit stains at your club with actual ballers. How do you do that?
No.
What was someone what was something I had to heard someone call Declan Rice Sergio Biscuits? Really?
Yeah, he was bad. He was bad in that game. He was really bad in that. He was
Of
really
course
bad
he's
in that
bad.
game.
You're playing a centre back in midfield. Of course he's bad. You guys are playing a centre back in midfield and then wondering why he can't do midfield things. How shit are you? And you're like, oh, Saka gets assists. Yeah, if I had a player constantly spamming crosses into the box and taking set pieces, he'd get assists too. And think
Hey,
about it.
listen. And not just
If
that.
I
Not just that. Some of the times the system that the way our coach or our manager sets up a system that benefits his players don't necessarily means that the players are good. It just means that the role they play benefits them more. You're playing to their strengths, so they seem stronger than they actually are. What actually differentiates these players from the actual good players is when, number one, you can change multiple coaches and still be a good player. Number two, whenever the system doesn't work, then the player bails out the manager.
Yeah.
So, for instance, whenever Arteta's system don't work, his players should bail them out if they're actually really good players.
Yeah, to a level. Yeah.
You get what I say? Mm-hmm. So, for instance, when you isolate certain players out of the system, you get to realize it is the system. So when you have Gabriel Magalhaes with no
Saliba.
With no Saliba, him look shaky. And vice versa, Saliba looks shaky. But when you put Van Dijk against any fucking other defender, guess what? It's still Van Dijk. And even a lower version of Van Dijk is none of the two. Put Gabriel Magalhaes and whoever together, none of the two. And I don't care. You know why? Because we had a system. We won the league with a system which had our wing backs up there. It was always our
Van Dijk and Van Dijk and what was it? Matip. Yeah, it's just Van Dijk and Matip.
You get me? Man, them had to cover. But the thing about it is look on the quality of Matip. Matip was good, but you wouldn't say Matip is better than Gabriel Magalhaes or Saliba.
That's true. Yeah, that's fair.
No, you wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
but the man, we were killing man with Joe Gomez with Van Dijk. But as long as we had Van Dijk, it was all spiffy dog. Van Dijk was locking up every big striker. Van Dijk Shacklespan. You get what I say? Like we in the 1800s. So it's like, bro, just finish all of these discussions. You doing a little nice thing for 2 years are wonderful, great. Bye, goodbye.
Like,
and guess
So
what?
you reckon it's over for them, challenging
over.
and being at the top?
It's finished. It's finished.
What am I gonna challenge with?
It's finished. What am I gonna challenge with?
You come a gunfight with one shield. Eventually, the shield are gonna break.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
You have to fire back. Them not no fire back. Them, bro. They have bro.
What are they going to do?
Ever since these man sell Aubameyang, they've needed a striker.
That's a top tier analogy.
And
That's top tier. Man said you can't go a gunfight with a shield. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, you
Yeah,
need to
it's
fire
a
back.
break,
The shield
because-
will break. Yeah, you right. You right.
No, because
And then when it break, what you
Timothy no
gonna do?
flawless.
Defense.
No flawless.
When not time for score goal, what you gonna do?
Block bullets, man. You know what I'm saying? They gonna block the
No,
bullets.
because
Yeah, Superman.
Timothy no flawless. They want to challenge. So what are they going to do in the January transfer window? Sign another centre back?
Yeah,
Is that going to be is that what they're going to do? Sign another
They can't
centre
sign
back?
another centre back
No.
in January.
Which them are gonna sign Enzo. You still like how Enzo shit now for Chelsea? Them are gonna sign him.
Oh, Jesus.
No, that
Like,
Enzo.
these mans were like, yo, the manager got rid of Lacazette and Aubameyang. Yeah, you want to know what your team could use right now? Lacazette and Aubameyang.
It was so toxic and negative. Fuck you, because life in itself is inherently
you, Ryan.
toxic and negative. Everything in life is toxic and negative. Everything.
And big up to Omar for the raid. Big up
Just-
Omar for the
Just
raid.
be positive. Just be positive, bro. Listen. From your barn, you know where you're going. Death. It's just straight negative. That's where you're going. So be
Facts.
positive all you want. All the way I got dead. Unfortunate realities, but it is the reality. That is negative in itself. So everything is negative. When you want to win a title, you need some negativity. You need somebody where got elbow a man. You get me? You need somebody where got step on Kai Havertz 2 times and having up on the internet and cry about, oh, shouldn't Van Dijk get a red card? Fuck you. What red card? What red card? Kai Havertz a pick fight with people he's not supposed to pick fight with. Kai Havertz need to go sit down one place, right?
This man needs to go chill with him donkeys, fam. That's what he needs to go do. Go chill with him donkeys, fam.
Family, bruv.
Because what we can't understand, they're like, yo, we're they're like, we're struggling to score goals. You've been struggling to score goals.
No shit. I will never tell you this all summer. No,
You know, like, yo, we're struggling to score goals. Like, oh my God.
Havertz.
Like, what made you think? What made you realize you're struggling to score goals? Yeah? Like, oh no. What was the truth said? We have Kai Havertz. Listen to me. I'll acknowledge Kai Havertz when they have a better season than Paul Pogba.
Imagine troops. What intern troops, you know?
Troops, man, it's just the hope. That's what got troops.
Even
It was
just
hope.
no, bro. Even the other day, the man said the manager out. Him said quietly and silently.
Because you know why?
He
Because
take
you know,
pressure tablet.
Lex, you know what that is? That's the realization hitting him that his team isn't going to win the league title. That's what that is.
It's literally-
Listen. The truth said me know that from him. Did that say Arteta out from long time? Why did they change that? I don't know.
Again, you know why, Lex? Hope. Because he's tired of being told.
The second
Brother.
place thing in it.
Yeah, man, because he's tired. He's tired of his
Flawless.
team not winning. So
Tooth
imagine
Jamaican.
that is true.
Tooth
However,
Jamaican.
imagine though, for
No, but
20
remember
years your
next
team
week-
don't win the league. Your team doesn't win the league title. Number 1 in 20 years. Number 2, you are told and reminded every day that your team has no league title. Then your team actually gets good and finishes second. You have that hope it's gonna kill you. It's the hope.
Bro, you do realize I'm a Liverpool fan, innit?
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you built different.
You never no hope until you actually win.
Flawless.
Yeah, I hear that.
Flawless.
But
None
that's
of
what's
us had
getting
this hope. None of us had this hope with Mourinho when we had when we had Lukaku.
Actually, that's a lie though.
Pogba,
The thing
these
is,
mans.
Kaneki. No, Kaneki, you didn't, because you can actually take the United glasses off and look at the team and say it's not good enough. Look at when in Ten Hag's first season, before the Palace and Arsenal games in January,
When we finished third.
people were talking about title races. Look at the team. People were genuine. That was a genuine conversation, because I think we were like 3 points off the top.
Yeah, I remember the Saeed with Oli when we were 5 points clear of City with a game in hand, and he was talking about title charge, and I'm like, watch Harry
So
Maguire in the next 3 games.
And that's what it is. So with Troops, he's being reminded every single day by content creators, by his chat,
he's an Arsenal fan,
his
though.
friends being told you are not good enough to win the league title. And when you have the seasons they had, 8 points clear at what point? 1 point, the 93% top of the league. You want to believe, but it's like you're not. And now the realization's hit him. Because there's a part in the conversation where one of his brethren rang him, who's a United fan, and he goes, he hangs up and he says, I'm being trolled by United fans. Realization hit. That's reality hitting him. Normally we don't see these moments. We seen this moment hitting where he's like, oh damn, we're not it. Title's gone. And it's beautiful, people. Make sure you subscribe to Troops TV.
No, it's fantastic because I'm looking at it now and I'm like, fam, this is not even the first time Arsenal's done this. This is the 17th time Arsenal's done this. Only 20 years, Arsenal have done this 17 times. 17 times you've done this where you look like you're almost there to challenge the title. And then who beats Arsenal over the head? Arsenal. Like, you've watched your team do this consistently. Like, I'm not joking. Arsenal have done this consistently. Arsenal have crippled Arsenal for years. For years, Arsenal have done this. 2015, when Leicester City won the league, Arsenal needed... If they had signed Cavani that year, when they were interested in him, they signed Cavani that year.
People forget that season that they spent more time on top of the table than Spurs. But people forget that.
Nah. Everybody wants to talk about, Spurs bought the league like Arsenal weren't leading it and then choked because they decided they're going to pin their season on Giroud. Yeah, Giroud. Even France never put their whole World Cup hopes on Giroud. But it's Arsenal. So since last season, you realize 9 centre backs ain't gonna help you win the league. So only thing that can help you now is 10, 11 centre backs now. Yeah, sign a centre back and play him on the left wing.
With them. Put them in a goal as well. Put them everywhere.
Because right now I'm laughing at you guys. I'm laughing at the complete downfall. Watching the pain in Troop's eyes when he realized that we weren't chatting shit in August, that y'all ain't doing nothing. Like, the hurt in his eyes when we said you ain't doing nothing. Why are you trying to leave the losers lounge? Your name is engraved on the seat. Sit down. Yeah? Your seat has a golden plate on it. Yeah? Why are you trying to leave the losers lounge? The winners lounge don't know you, man.
Yeah, man.
Like, have a seat.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, no Chris Hansen. Have a seat, fam. What are you doing? Like, what are you doing? And you're like, Arteta has to change. What is Arteta going to do? Does Arteta have previouses to show that he knows how to manage himself out of this stump he's in to get you in to win a title? Has Arteta ever done that? Fam, this man's name, this man's entire career is built on failure.
Bro, yeah, and Salt Bear put meat in her mouth. But that's beside the point. Yo, listen, listen, bro.
Hey, yo.
That's we don't say, yo, them not have no. Joe, bro, listen, all of the man them in chat, right? Imagine you have a coach. You man go on a little vacation and go on steakhouse. And you, as a collective group of men, sit and watch another man feed your coach meat. You're not winning the league.
That is crazy. It is crazy. When I see that, I was like, I don't understand what this is about. I don't get this whatsoever.
Don't care what you want to say or do after that. There's no winning the league after these man had to sit and watch you get fed by another man.
Fam, what makes it even worse? You hired a manager coach whose entire image, fam, your coach's image is known as quick game. Your coach's face is literally a rage quit button in FIFA. Like, let's not forget this. Arteta's entire image is mainly known for being the rage quit button on FIFA. That's what your manager is known as. Like, you signed an Everton legend, and thought that, yes, he knows how to win. This man is unknown for his time at Everton, fam. What did you think he was going to do?
Yo, you get what I said? Pickpocketers on a higher dog name, win on a plant trees, on a write on a feelings on a whiteboard. What the fuck?
Emmanuel, what was it?
All of these
Bellerin
things
come out to every.
What all
What
of
was
these
it?
things are? This zesty shit. Bro, at the end of the day, listen, I don't care if it's 2024, I don't care if it's 1994. We are still men. There's some things that you're just going to get clowned for.
Yeah, facts,
Even if you're in the closet,
you
you have this and that. You know, once
gonna get
people
clowned
find
for.
out you're going to get clown feet, you're
You
going
gonna
to
get
get
clowned for.
scrutinized feet, and people gonna look at you differently, irrespective of whatever you might think.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the human beings. You get me? All of this shit, bro, it not
Squeezing
gonna
the
work.
lemons into the glass. You know what I'm saying, and pouring
You
it
get what
all in
I'm
one
saying?
cup and all this stuff like.
And that's what I said. We create a new generation of just shit managers, and people want to talk about, oh, Jose Mourinho, oh, it's 2024, he cannot manage anymore, blah blah blah, this and blah 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 that. Who can bring back all of them? Bring back the Contes, the Mourinhos, all of them. Please bring them back.
Before we
Recycle
continue,
them.
hey, still over 350 of you lot in the building, 360. Only at 81 likes. Let's get up to 150 likes, people. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, road to 14k as well. So as we see, man, Arsenal, the title hopes are over there. Fans are realizing it. Like Hideki said
don't know why
earlier.
you keep
We
on
told you
that title
beforehand.
open.
Yo, because they had hope. I had
Never
fans
had-
tell me
no,
they were
no,
going to win the
no,
league.
listen.
The
Yeah,
fans
bro,
told me they were going to win the league.
listen,
That's
bro.
what they told me. You go on, I'm listening.
Listen,
Go on. I'm
If
listening.
my son have hope, and me know say it not gonna happen, it's just not going to happen. It don't matter the
know
hope
that.
him have. He's 6 years old. I couldn't give a shit. The answer is no, and it will forever be no. So Arsenal, listen. The answer has always been no, and the chances you had for the answer to be yes, you lost them. You gave them away by not buying the players you needed, by not hiring the coaches you needed. It's just as simple as that. It's just as simple as that. No, you came close.
Signing a centre back when you need a striker.
Yeah,
Like
I
imagine that.
that's legit it. So when I say they had
No.
hope, because their fans legit told me. Literally last week, I was having a discussion on a panel. Shout out to Judge Mo. I had fans telling me they can win the league. Legit, you lot what? For those that watch that show, Steve, I had fans telling me legit they could win the league.
Yeah, and every time I ask them what league, they can't answer me. They're like, we're going to win the league. Like, what league? The Vanarama League, the Croatian 3rd Division, the Bruneian 7th Division. Which league are you winning? It's not the Premier League.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the
legit.
Premier League.
No, now may I tell you, don't make we win the Premier League. That's all. May I
What
tell you.
league are you winning? Are you winning the Dog Show League? Is it the Dog Show League? Is that the league Arsenal's winning? Yeah, we'd win.
Yeah, we get
Like
a
we're going
draw
to win
at
the league.
Emirates. We get a draw at the Emirates, and them say Liverpool aren't impressive. So then, what the fuck are you? Because you were at home.
You are at home.
You should have won the game since we're not so impressive. We never got out of first gear and we got a draw. We're not impressive. So what happened if we weren't in first gear? That is the problem.
Imagine if Liverpool actually strengthened this summer. Imagine if Liverpool, because you're like Liverpool aren't impressive. Liverpool didn't sign anyone.
No.
Let's remember this. If Liverpool had actually strengthened their team, they would have smoked you guys.
Bro, listen.
Everybody just forgetting this.
If we start do this win league shit like I'll go all 2 years and win the league all back to back or some bullshit, bro, mega fall out with all out. I'm telling this from now.
Nah, rightfully so. You deserve it.
No
Whoever
friends.
wins the league deserves their credit.
Zero
Facts.
friends. You get me? Say? Because I come on the internet each and every chance I get and just talk fucking shit. I don't
Rightfully
care.
so.
I don't care.
Rightfully so. Rightfully so.
If you win, you talk your ish. Like legit. That being said, so yeah, Arsenal people who will continue to be a hot topic on the show. Speaking of that, though, obviously speaking of North London, mentioned it. Tottenham today put 4 past Villa. They were 1-0 up. Aston Villa. It was actually a good game. And Villa at the back side, and then I don't know what happened in the second half.
No, I knew.
Ange took off before you go. Ange took off Son, and then Spurs just blitzed them and ended up winning the half 1 and then winning the game 4-1. Go on, your thoughts on it, Kaneki. Go on.
Aston Villa were due a thrashing this.
Talk about
this. They've been playing poor. Your nephew hasn't been in chat for a good while, so I haven't had any chance to talk with him about Aston Villa. But Aston Villa have been poor. Their last 4 games. They've been poor. I don't know what Unai Emery is doing. He's trying to tinker shit right now. You can't afford to be tinkering with nothing right now. He's trying to change.
Him can't afford, man. Let me tell
He's
you why
trying
him
to
can't afford.
change.
Because
Why?
bro, because them in them growth, them in the growth at the teething stage. This is me. Them not really used to this. So him have to try things, bro. Because him have Champions League for play and them dep on the top of the Champions League. And me can tell you this 100% right now. If you think Unai Emery prioritize the league over Champions League, you make a sad mistake. But I
No,
can guarantee
I
you
know. No,
Unai Emery not do that.
I know he's trying. I know he's trying to get round of 16 because of the payout. He's trying to get round of
They're
16
good
for the
enough. They're
payout.
good
I
enough
know.
to finish that
Payout.
as well.
And
They're good
that
enough to
fucker
finish
try
it.
for win that.
They're
That
good enough to finish in
motherfucker
the
try
round.
for win that.
They're good enough to get there.
Fam,
Definitely.
he almost did it with
Me
what was
feel
it with
like him not
Villarreal.
try win that.
He almost did it with Villarreal, so it wouldn't really surprise me. But the last games in the Premier League, a 3-1 win to Fulham, a 1-1 draw to Bournemouth, a 2-1 loss to Crystal Palace, and now they lost to Spurs.
You know.
He's trying to adjust. He's trying to adjust. Like I think he's trying to do something right now because of a new formation switch. Because he's not playing a 4-4. He's a 4-2-3-1. He's playing a 4-4-1-1 with Rodgers playing right behind a Watkins. It's strange. It's strange because I haven't really seen him do this before. So he's trying out a new formation right now to try and completely close off the midfield instead of going back to a 4-4-2. Because we all know Unai Emery's love for the 4-4-2. So what Spurs did today was they pieced them apart. It's a formation they're not used to, and their players haven't adjusted to their new style of play that Unai Emery is trying to adjust to yet, and Spurs capitalized on it. You saw the errors. The Paul Torres error for the whose
The
goal was
goal,
it?
the second,
Solanke.
it was the second goal that they
That,
gave away. I think it was
yeah,
anyway.
the Richarlison assist to Solanke, where you saw the misplaced pass from Torres to Saw. Torres doesn't do that pass. So it's something that's being told to them by the manager. It's something that they're being told to do by the manager. All right. And what's happening right
Great
now
goal
with
as
it,
well, though. The
as
Solanke goal. That was a good move. That was a very, very
yep,
good move.
as Chill Lose is saying right now, they don't really have natural wingers anymore.
Yeah, they did drop their line. Yeah, because they
Yeah,
played McGinn. It was McGinn and Ramsey either side of
yes,
Watkins,
it
wasn't it?
was.
Yeah.
Yes, it was. They don't have the width anymore like what they had before with Diaby and Leon Bailey. Like you can see that they're playing a lot narrow. Unai Emery doesn't do this. This is why I'm telling you, he's tinkering. I don't know why you're tinkering right now, but they need to fix this up right now. Yeah, I
What you
know
saying? Yeah,
Bailey. I
Bailey's
know
been asked.
Bailey's been. I know
So,
Bailey's been trash.
and it's
You don't have to tell me this. I know that. But you lost a winger and never really replaced it.
Listen, Bailey can never
So
be trash.
no, he's been poor this season. He's been
No,
poor this season compared to how
I
Bailey
don't
was
care.
playing
I
last
like. I
season.
respect the biasness, man. I like that.
No, listen. The
Nah,
man score the
I can't be
second goal
biased when it
in
comes
the
down to certain things, man.
because a Bailey goal Arsenal never win the league last year. I don't give a shit what you want to say.
Understandable.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Understandable. But for Aston Villa right now, realistically speaking, they need to he needs to just go back to basics right now until January to sign the players that they're going to need for this new system he's trying to play. Because he's trying to basically turn Rodgers into a center forward. It's the same 4-4-2, but he wants one of the strikers to be able to can play midfield to
Yeah,
help
which
shut it
Rodgers,
Oh,
down,
that you,
which
you
Rodgers
feel
can
like
do.
you might try for
which Rodgers can do. Yeah, it's something he's trying to do. It's been successful so far in the Champions League. That's the thing. This formation that he's doing right now was successful in the Champions League. That's why they're top. He's trying to find a way to make it successful in the Premier League, which is what they've been struggling at so far. Which is why they drew to Bournemouth, lost to Palace, and lost to Spurs. This is the same formation they played in all three of those games. He's trying to turn what made him good in the Champions League to make it work in the Premier League. It don't work like that. In the Champions League, this team right here will get chances. They will get space. The Premier League won't give these guys space. But I'll see what Unai Emery has to do. That's just my say. I just want to see what he's trying to do. because a lot of them are switching systems right now. Because it surprised me he left the 4-2-3-1 that he's been so accustomed to try and just have a makeshift 4-4-2, basically, with just one of the strikers dropping into as a center forward or just basically a midfielder. So we just have to see it. That's just my take on it.
Well, yeah, like I said, Spurs, the way they turned it around was impressive because it was a good game in the first half. Like I said, I thought Villa were the better side in the first half, but second half they did turn it up, and taking off Son as well, which seemed like not a strange decision. Everyone was questioning. Obviously, Son wasn't happy going off, but guess what? It worked. You know what I'm saying? The changes worked, and you have to credit Ange for that. And then I think they're the top goal scorers in the Premier League currently, which is crazy when you look at their attack. But it goes to show how much coaching and managing matters, people. It does go to show that.
Brother. Adjust system. The man have a system that all right, it compromises them defensively. It was like us when Klopp just came. We never had brilliant strikers, but we were scoring a lot of goals. Why? Because Klopp's system just caters to that. Just man them running.
Why did I just call Arsenal or fifth? Nah. Why did I just call that? Arsenal or fifth?
And
Chelsea
if Aston Villa did beat Tottenham, they would have the 6th.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, it is. And big up the chat as well. I see all of you lot, man. You're even at 100 likes and there's still over 350 of you lot in here, man. Let's go to 150, man. Run up the likes. Girls to 150, man. I want to hear
Arsenal fans talk, but we can still win the league. I don't want to hear that shit.
Nah, I think it's pretty much, there's very, very few Arsenal fans I think still believing now. I think that result killed all of that dead for the vast, vast majority. Like even the most strong and most strong-minded Arsenal fans.
That result isn't just a fluke. It's a sign of things to come. Absolutely. It's a sign of things to come once teams sit back against you, once they're defensively strong, once their midfield is better than yours. You're not going to stand a chance, Arsenal.
They literally played in the Milan in the Champions League and in Chelsea on the weekend, so that's going to be good. I'm saying they go to the San Siro, go to the bridge.
You want to know what's funny?
We need that.
If Arsenal loses to Chelsea. If Arsenal loses to Chelsea and Bournemouth and Newcastle win their games, Arsenal can go all the way down to 10th, right?
Damn, that's crazy.
Like, these ones could literally be 9th in the Premier League if they lose to Chelsea.
Hey, man, listen. If you, man, capitulate like that.
Hey, AFTV. Someone said, because I was watching who's fight. It was shout out to Lee Judges. I was watching Lee Judges fan cam, and there's because Lee shout out to Judges. His fan cams are always good, win, lose or draw at Arsenal. And the most comment was someone was like, "It's been a minute, it's been a while, but we deserve this. We're getting our old AFTV back, and if they capitulate, we're gonna see it, man."
Yeah, the world is healing. I've been telling people that, man.
Judges, etc. It's gonna be, and then see like shout out to a gal, the likes of him and like what they have to say if they do capitulate. Shout out to my
the
guy
world is healing,
etc. All them Arsenal fans who told me they win the league. We will be there, people. We will be there, man, having those conversations.
The world is healing. I've been telling that slowly but surely. The world is healing, fam. Yeah, it's healing.
It's not.
And we will all be here for it. We'll all be here for it.
But shouts
all
to
that
Ange.
Chat.
I love it. I'm saying, and shouts to Ange making the changes, etc. And speaking of manager changes, this is the first show we've done since Ten Hag has been sacked, actually. So Kaneki, I know we've spoke about it prior, but quickly your thoughts again on before we get to the United Chelsea game, Ten Hag's actual sacking.
Fam, I broke my phone. There's nothing more. I don't want to go back to that temperament.
I'm talking about like when you heard the news. What was your reaction when you heard the news?
I was angry.
When you found out.
I was angry.
Okay. Talk about
you ruined our season. You ruined our season for because of this. Understand that if Ten Hag wasn't here, we would probably be comfortable right now within the top 3. Comfortably in the top 3 without Ten Hag here.
We're miles better, 100%.
Just a West Ham win, a Crystal Palace win, and us beating Aston Villa. That's just 3 wins. That's 3 wins. We're third. We're third.
I fully hear you with that. I fully trust me. Like, we'll get to that obviously on Man United and even this show as well and other shows 110%. But I hear you with that. That's why it's not all hail them even though they got to the right decision eventually. But hey, we move.
No. You need to understand, because I'm not going against, we could have beaten Spurs. We could have beaten. No. We beat West Ham.
Shit,
We beat Aston Villa.
Let's
We
go,
beat
yes.
Aston Villa. Yeah? Fam, let me even take Aston Villa out of it. If we beat Crystal Palace and West Ham, we're third.
Is it 6 points? Is that
Yeah?
what I'm
We're
saying?
third. That's what?
Craziness.
That's 6, so we'll be at 19 points. That's 6 points. We're on what? We're on 12. Plus
be
6.
5 more because
That's
we drew
18.
against. Yeah, because we drew against Palace. Yeah. So we drew against
We'd
Palace.
we'd be third to fourth. We'd literally be third to fourth in the league right now.
It's crazy. Mad. Big up to Jez. Thank you for reminding me, Jez, man. Thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, so me looking at this right now, I broke my phone because you literally killed a season because you wanted to be stubborn. That's what it was. You did a whole season recap. 9th in the Premier League, negative goal difference, our worst Champions League run ever. And you said, let's keep him.
Crazy.
Yeah? And then when you realize that, when you're like, he can't sink the ship any lower, you started to see the what was it? How does ship work again? The port of the ship just rising in the air. Yeah? Because starboard is now underwater. The back of the ship now is underwater. The ship is now rising in the air. And you're like, oh crap. We have to get rid of him. Really? Really? What made you think you had to get rid of him?
But Lex, let's go to you. What was your? I don't know when you found out.
Different spin. I think, all right, look. I think the man them just make an honest mistake. You get me? Okay. And then them. So for instance, I just think that they figured that given Ten Hag the strengthening that he got would have put them in a position where they could have held on until Amorim was ready.
Yeah.
And then them realize, this gone to shit. Then probably go back to Amorim and say, bro, you have a forward right now. Because you get what I say? You get what I say? It's like they thought, you get what I say? All right, them say, if him can achieve certain results, may give him some strength. Them give him adequate strength. If you really think about it.
They did, but Lex, let me ask you a question.
So you're saying he could have just steadied the ship until Amorim got ready. They thought the season would have been okay.
Yeah, because them don't want to load up them thing. You get what I'm saying? Them don't want to load up them thing. So them try to do it covert and thing, but then it just never work out. So it's like,
Lex.
bro, but no, look on it, Kaneki. You have to kind of look on it, bro. And every time, bro, when last have you seen a team just go and say, middle of the season, release clause, your manager is now mine. Thank you very much.
Real Madrid.
When last?
Everton.
Yeah. Nah,
Real Madrid with Everton.
Yeah, Real Madrid, but it's very like
Real Madrid with Everton.
Yeah, bro, but it's not Everton and it's not Real Madrid. It's 14th place Manchester United with no Champions League.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Like
Chelsea with what's his name? With Tuchel.
Yeah, I think it's very,
but
Sporting with Amorim.
Yeah, but you are mentioned teams that are in a category that you want to be.
That is true.
What you're saying is we're taking him from a great situation into this situation.
So for instance, if you realize the man them look and the man them say, Rude, no. This coach, no. That coach, no. Amorim. And then the man them say, we're willing to wait. What we can do in the meantime? Xerxes, that art.
Oh,
we get some
Potter, thank you. Thank you so much, man. It's Chelsea with Potter, not Tuchel. Thank you for the correction.
Yeah.
Fam, you need to understand because they're saying,
bro, and not just that, it's flipping Amorim, bro. It's like it's not real. It's a good appointment. You get me?
Yeah.
And who knows?
It is.
It just to me, them somewhat pay for them crimes a little bit. Just by the nature of the signing of the coach. No, just a little bit, like a 5% blood.
All right, first, I'll give you that.
Yeah,
I hear you on the 5%.
Nothing
I don't
crazy.
get with it. I hear you.
You want to know why? You want to know?
You know what makes it tough to do that is the way people talk about it. I hear you though. I get why you'd say that.
Where people talk more.
But Ineos, like, all is forgiven because they got Amarim.
No.
Oh hell no!
You
No,
want
no,
you want to know why? You want to know why I'm saying that, Lex? You want to know why I'm saying no, Lex? Look at Schlutt right now and understand that Man United had an easier fixture list than Schlutt. Look at Schlutt right now. Look at the points gap he has right now in 10 games for Liverpool. We had an easier running in the league than you. We had an easier running in the Premier League than you, Lex. Strengthening
Yeah.
Ten Hag. If you inject someone in a wheelchair with steroids and put them to fight Mike Tyson, the guy in the wheelchair ain't beating Mike Tyson.
But bro, like for instance, probably you would have been one of the only persons who would have predicted Ono would have been 14th for a negative 3-goal difference.
Technically, I did call it.
That's what makes it worse though. In the facts of, let's say the idea is that they thought, okay, let's get Amarim next summer. Let's steady the ship with Ten Hag, even though we don't think he's good enough. Even though you agreed to get rid of him, the fact that that was even a thought process and that is potentially what you decided to do is worrying, because you're basically saying, all right, let's write off a season.
But I don't necessarily think it's a whole entire season right off. You get me?
With Ten Hag,
it can still be saved.
It can be saved now. But I'm saying with
Ten Hag, it was over.
I'm saying with starting the season with him. Yeah.
Because
no, bro, don't get me wrong. You know, I completely agree with you, man.
Yeah. I know you do.
Should have been fired since day one. But I'm saying, given the circumstances, what they've actually done to rectify the situation is better than most teams would have done.
Yes.
You were ready to accept rude interim. Remember that, there are a lot of United 100%. Fans who are willing to accept rude interim.
Yeah.
But
that's because of their incompetence.
Yeah, but it was so far down that you were willing to lower the standards just to get through the season.
Yes,
and
absolutely.
the man them go way above that, which, in my opinion, or my estimation, they should have done from day one.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Agreed.
That's the reason why I was angry.
But when you look on it, you see how them set up the team. Based on how the team is set up, they had some semblance. Either it's a coincidence, or they had an estimation for say, yo, we need 6 center backs to go. We're going to play a back 3. You get me?
Yeah.
We need Ugarte, because Ugarte was one of them former players where we could have used. You get what I'm saying? The team set up for his tactics.
Yeah, and big up to everyone in the chat.
Optimally, but it's set up in a way where him can actually come in and actually start doing something.
Big up everyone tapped in, man.
Yeah, big up everybody. Veta, just no, fam. No.
Now we go to I was just getting to the big up the Final Whistle podcast. Big up Veta as well. Make sure you subscribe to both, man. Make sure, go on.
I watch your show a while ago, Zine.
Which show?
And with you and Saeed.
Oh yeah. Okay, go on.
I'm gonna say Ash says something where it kind of rubbed me. I kind of find it weird. Zine.
Go
on. Him rinse Xerxes, but then when the man them ask him about Hoyland, the man said him can play as a second striker.
That's what I asked him about. Yeah.
What part of Hoyland can play as any fucking striker? A second striker over Xerxes, we can pass and control a ball and hold a play. And Hoyland can't do none of them.
Yeah, but when he said second striker, I think he meant I should have asked him more. I think he was talking about like as a squad player, but I think so.
Because I never really wanted to go in on it, but I'm going to actually go in on that part though. I'm going to say this right now. If I don't see Garnacho holding up a Deportivo Madrid shirt, that's a third division Argentinian side. Yeah, if this man ain't holding up a Deportivo Madrid shirt in January, I want the entire scouting team fired.
I think he was talking about backup striker. No, I get what you're saying.
No,
obviously,
listen, Hoyland
Trust
can
me,
be
you
a
know
backup.
me. I ain't a fan of like I don't. Neither of them should be starting. As I said,
Rasmus Hoyland right now can be a backup striker, backup mold.
Flawless. This is my thing.
Go.
You have played a system that catered to Hoyland, and Hoyland has not done good in it.
He doesn't do good in it.
The system that, you have not played in a system that that caters to Xerxes.
No, I agree with that.
No.
That's why I'd play him as
making
you see.
deduction that he shouldn't this or he shouldn't that. You don't have the
Yeah.
necessary information to even draw that conclusion
Yeah,
yet.
and I agree because he's been here 3 months, as Double A pointed out, as
No,
I
but
did. That's why I'm not
he's
writing him
been
off.
in 3 months playing in a system that is isolated with
Yeah,
players.
I'm in
that
agreement.
Bro,
I'm in agreement with you, Lex.
Scored today. Xerxes should have scored today. That pass, that fucking
Which
Garnacho
pass?
should have played something there. Maswari on
The
Maswari
one that
overlap.
Garnacho decided to shoot.
Okay,
Yeah,
The one
yeah.
Ahmad was free,
When-
Xerxes was
as
free.
Maswari overlap. Xerxes in the box, Maswari was there. It was
Yeah,
so
facts.
clear. Because
was, yeah.
the wing
Agreed.
back, them never covered. No one covered.
Yeah, you should have
It
played
was
the
a
pass to
simple
him.
tap in. And
Yes.
Xerxes had the knowledge to be there. Hoyland would
Yeah.
not have been there. He would
I
be
agree.
twerking on the centre back.
Yeah.
Because
I hear you.
what's
So when I
something?
say
What's something?
yeah, go on. You go. Go on.
No,
Go on,
what's
go on.
something I've always got on with Ash and these mans when I hear them speak, and it's something it gets to me. Xerxes
It's like how
has
you
done
watch the
more.
game and have a
Xerxes has
deduction
done
like that.
more for us. Xerxes has done more for us in 3 months than what Hoyland has done for us in half a year.
The man got
Like, let's not forget that.
017. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Let's not forget that.
I'm with you. Trust
Xerxes
me.
has done
I am
more.
not
Xerxes has
fighting
done
for
more.
Hoyland. I hear you.
It's so
Xerxes,
clear. The
Xerxes, I
sky's
just don't want to
blue.
see in the 9. I want to see him in the 10. I
No,
see what see him as one of
it's
the
not.
10s.
It's not even that I don't want to see him like
Just
that.
false 9 him.
Xerxes would have been.
Which is like
Xerxes
a
would have
10.
been the perfect player.
A little bit different.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, but I think it's similar. I'm
false
talking
nine
about an
is
Amarim system, though.
goal.
I'm talking about the
No.
2 10s, though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about that.
in those two systems right there, how Almerim is going to do it, because I mean everybody trying to make guesses and all these things. What he's going to do, the 2 10s are going to be, rightfully so, it's going to be Ahmad, and more than likely it's going to be someone else with pace. He's going to drop Bruno Fernandes into the midfield to be an 8. To be just something to do with his energy. The energy. More than likely, he's going to use Xerxes up top as a striker and have 2 quick 10s to run off of him. When Xerxes controlled the ball, when he got that pass, you realize that Xerxes immediately looked to see who's around him. No one's around him. He pushed the ball forward. Yeah, he pushed the ball forward. No, he's looking for people to run. When he makes the pass, all Garnacho has to do is place it. Why skide it over the bar? Xerxes playing trash. I'm looking at everybody and I'm like, I called what Xerxes is from day one because no one watches Bologna. Xerxes is a chameleon. He plays the way how the team is playing. Xerxes looks as good as everyone else around him. He's not someone that's going to take the ball, rainbow flick someone and slap it from the center circle. He needs everyone around him to be on his wavelength. And surprise, surprise, our 2 wingers that are on his wavelength, you sent one of them to Chelsea and the other one don't start.
No, but you still have ones and Rude not even play them for make us say, look, start the man then, bro. Start Garnacho and flipping.
Put it like this. Rude is trying to Rude right now, he's trying to justify his stay. He's trying, because remember that it looks like they want to get rid of him. He's trying to get enough results to show I'm worth keeping. So right now, he's not on this trying to play better football thing. He right now wants to solidify his placement at Man United.
But how do you get the solidarity? How do you get that?
What he's trying to do now is just not look like Ten Hag. No, what he's doing right now is just don't look like Ten Hag. That's his job.
Then use that Ten Hag starting lineup, bro.
But the thing is, he used the lineup, but you see the performance how different it is.
You see how more compact defensively. He set you up to not lose that game.
Which against the better side, we should have won the game, to be honest. But against the better side, I have no issue with. Like I say, Ten Hag.
You could have won the game, and you should have won.
Yeah,
the game.
we should have won the game. But the thing is, I said go out there and compete. Chelsea are a better side.
You're sure it's a
go out there
shoulda
and
or you
compete.
coulda?
We should have. Them chances we missed were criminal. We created more. They're a better side, and we created more than them. We should have won the game.
Yeah,
however,
you man locked them
Bruno
down.
Fernandes.
However, and we locked down, which is a very, very good attack.
Yeah.
However, the reason why I'm not crashing on Rude, one, he's the interim. It's like expecting the same from a substitute teacher as you do the
Yeah.
actual permanent teacher.
The
I don't know
actual
why
teacher.
people are trying to heavily criticize Van Nistelrooy for lineups and tactic. He's here for 4 games. He's literally here because Amorim can't be here yet. If Amorim could have worked the game, Amorim would have been there to work the game. He's literally people. Just like it says interim. Interim is substitute. Why are you expecting Amorim? People are treating Rude like he's Amorim. Now, Amorim, I'd hear it. If Amorim comes in and picks them same lineups and plays them same tactics, I hear that. I'll hear that criticism. Why are people looking at Rude for tactics? He's here for 4 games, people. What are we talking about?
And
I
it's not
really don't
surprising.
understand.
When
He's there
everyone
for
is like,
vibes, chilling, and he got the man them playing on vibes because guess what?
Yeah.
With the last guy, we lose that game.
yeah,
We
because
lose that
what
game.
was it?
We just went
like-
up. People keep forgetting this. We just went up against arguably the best pivot in the league. What are we talking about?
Yeah,
That's
one of them
arguably
best-
Lavio and Caicedo is arguably the best pivot in the league.
I watched
One of the
game,
best free
and
scoring
you, man,
teams in the
no,
Premier League.
No, you man prevented them from playing.
That's a credit to,
Literal,
and that's a credit to Rude and the players is the point
Yeah,
I'm making.
no
But people
space,
are like, we
no
don't.
gaps on the defense. I to be honest with you, the way the man them were talking about the game, it was like these players. What the fuck you mean these players? If you had Ten Hag playing a 3-1-6, you man would have collect 4 today.
Yeah, facts. And let me just
Just
get to a couple of
add
things.
more
To Vega,
space.
you said if Ten Hag did what Rude did, would you be this calm? No, because I expect more from Ten Hag than I do Rude Van Nistelrooy. Because Ten
Rude
Hag
is the
permanent
interim,
manager.
Ten Hag is the
He's
manager.
interim manager. You man are acting like you man expecting the same. Would you expect the same from your wife than you would a one night stand? What are we talking about here? You know what I'm saying? What are we doing out here? Would you accept the same from your actual girlfriend to an actual girl you're just linking? There's different things. It's a substitute. He is an interim manager. I am not looking at Ruud van Nistelrooy to implement tactics. That's never the case. Amorim, I'm on his case. If Amorim's tactics ain't good and his substitutions ain't good, etc., because why not saying his substitutions were poor? I don't think they were good. However, I am not holding Ruud van Nistelrooy to a high standard. I don't want him to get the permanent job, and he's not the permanent manager. This is before
He's not.
this. He could have won all of these 4 games 5-0. We could have packed Leicester, packed Chelsea, beat PAOK.
Still wouldn't
and
want
packed
him as a
Leicester
permanent
again.
manager.
I still wouldn't want him. Why are you lot
Still wouldn't want
expecting
him.
Why are you lot expecting a link to do wifey things? Come and clean your yard and that. Cook for you. She's a link. What are we talking about?
No, I don't
Like,
think. No,
no, because-
listen, I don't necessarily think that was the only criticism. A part of the criticism was from also the Ten Hag inners who feel like the players are the problem. So they want to crash on every result, as if to say every result.
Yeah, because
That
I
this
heard
is
some
a
of them
win,
trying to
it's
say
a
that
negative.
Rude played a hand in Ten Hag getting sacked. Like Rude turned, like Rude, Van Nistelrooy also turned
here
on
the
Ten
thing
Hag.
is, here the thing is, if that was the case, why did the players just look mild? Just the players, just morale wise, look
Bro,
happy.
no, not just that, not just
Just
that, not
morale.
just that, not just that in a flawless, not
Go on.
just that.
Good.
Why wouldn't Ruud turn on Ten Hag, please? Somebody explain that to me. Why wouldn't he? Why wouldn't he? You man weren't getting results. You man are 14th with a negative goal difference.
Why
Who
would he
wouldn't
be
turn on
active?
Ten Hag? Who wouldn't?
Yes, you're right.
Like, use your reasoning ability, people. Who the fuck wouldn't?
You wouldn't.
Sam, I don't get it because in this game, Bruno Fernandes made a good decision for once in his life,
It was
where
crazy.
he passed the ball to Garnacho.
Yo, he actually
Garnacho-
made the right decision, Kadeki. When he's running down the ring, I was like, don't just smash it into the box and hit a defender.
No.
And he actually made the right pass. And the
Yep.
pass was correct. Garnacho just shanked the shot.
No,
That's all.
and that's the
Bro,
thing is,
listen,
this is the difference
coach-
why I said,
With Bruno,
Yeah.
you have to have this. You have to control Bruno. You have to say Bruno X instead of circle or circle instead of X. That's literally what you have to do. You have to say
yeah, fam,
Bruno,
because
no hoofball today, Bruno. 2 games,
Yeah.
bro. Before hoofball every day. Last 2 games, Bruno, less hoofball. All right,
Yes.
he might hoof 1 or twice, but
Yes.
he's not doing absolute dumbass shit.
Yeah.
But not only
stop,
that,
stop push
not only
L1
that,
and Y.
For instance, I was watching the game as well, and I've seen instances where Xerxes is always positioned for link-up play with players who do not want to perform link-up play. It is very difficult. For instance, if I'm a linkman, Zine, and my players are constantly behind the defenders, I cannot link
Link the
because
play,
I
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
yeah.
pass the ball through the defender to get to you.
Yeah,
But
yeah,
if my players are consistently in the gap, it's so much more easier. I can play it. I can move. If the defender cover my move, I can switch the move. You the dribbler will alternate that move, pass it back. Right. I receive, pass it to our next man. Because there are people there, you have options. When the team is set up to not have options, that's where you have problems, bro. Right. That's why you man had problems under Ten Hag, because Casemiro's giving the ball away against Liverpool. Why? Because he never had the options. The one people say, oh, he had that one option. Bro, Casemiro can literally miss one of 6 options. Him can say, yo, 1, 2, 3. You seen it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, like, no.
You literally
see people are gonna blame him because he never said the 6th one.
Because you've seen him play better in that game because Agate is next to him who helps. And all Agate did was stamp out fires. No, that's all Agate did. That was
it.
Like, just imagine,
like,
we've been
Florence, who could have thought that? Who could have thought that, right?
We would have thought it.
Who could have thought? Play Casemiro and Ugarte together. Just try it, Ten Hag. Just try it. Ten Hag, you got fired. I don't want to see you looking sad. I don't want to see you looking anyway. You wanted to. I'm convinced you wanted the sack. No one can, because you weren't even trying other things. You weren't trying things that made sense.
Yeah, you did say this. You did.
Whenever you were to try something, it was Mazwari in the 10. Yeah, that's when you tried something. It ended up being Mazwari in the 10. How can you not turn on Ten Hag? Please explain it to me. You think this is how loyalty works? You think if a husband consistently abuses his wife, people and the wife got cheat on him, people not say, oh, well, you get me? Well,
facts.
Yes.
Ten Hag consistently abuse the man. Them you expect them not to turn on him? May I hear reports come out say Ten Hag used to punish the players for losing games. Ten Hag, you were losing them the games. Punish your fucking self. Extra training. After the match, they would have go extra training because him upset to lose. Bro.
You follow with Ronaldo, you follow with Sancho, you follow with Telles,
you put man in the 3-1-6, you know. Put man in the 3-1-6 and then blame us.
And then blame them and punish them. Just imagine, bro, I am a player and I'm in that team and I'm getting punished because your tactics is shit.
Lex, this man went up against Arsenal, played kamikaze football, got slapped and blamed Sancho. Sancho wasn't even on the bench.
It's crazy.
This man literally played kamikaze football against Arsenal, lost and blamed Sancho for it.
And to this debate, so it's just a question if the in-game decisions were good or just tolerated because it's rude. Yeah, personally, I can only speak for me. I tolerated them because they were rude. You know why? Because I don't expect too much from him. All I needed Rude to do was
not lose
vibes and make the players morale go up. And that's what it was.
You know what next thing people do because them did say, because you have people nowadays, must them do like this fan cam thing where them go and ask, yo, Amorim or Rude, and people say Rude.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
No, fam, it's not crazy. This fan base was saying that we should give Ollie another chance.
No, it's not crazy.
It's not surprising.
No, it's not crazy it's not crazy that it's being said by the fan base. I'm just saying it's a crazy thought. I'm surprised. No, that's why I don't pay attention to no fans. Because I said this on Saeed's show. 30
seconds and it still can't. It still can't register.
When Saeed was talking about will the fan base give Amorim time in regards to when he gets in and if they're going to switch. Everyone's talking about how bad the players are, which I agree to an extent. We know how bad these players are. We've spoken it, but in the summer it wasn't that. So in 3 months of football, it's changed.
You know what's funny? You know what is fucking funny? Chris Wood is a shit striker. He is the striker for Nottingham Forest. Elanga is the winger, and where the other ball name?
Joe, Callum Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi.
Hudson-Odoi is the next winger. The whole team of Nottingham Forest is shit. Why are they 3rd and why are you 13th? It's almost as if coaching matters. It's almost as if
crazy concept,
coaching, man. It's insane. It has
it's a myth.
Crazy.
No, Lex. Are you telling me that if a manager was to put his best players in their best position and play a system that gets the best out of all these players would actually win games? That sounds ludicrous to me.
Bro, the coach got Nottingham Forest. Nuno got Nottingham Forest. Winger fast, striker, old school striker.
Yeah.
Done. Just do that. Do that. That is your strength. Just do it. Simple
That's
as.
it. That's all it is, yo. That's all man's done.
Chris Wood,
2
you're a
fast
tapping
wingers and an
striker.
old school
You know,
striker.
Chris Wood. It's just like Pep. Raheem Sterling is shit. Raheem Sterling scored a lot of goals under Pep. Why? Because Raheem Sterling knew where to be for the tapping.
We had the
Pep
IQ.
realized that Raheem Sterling knows where to be for the tapping. He doesn't know where to be for the link-up play. He doesn't know where to be for the header. He don't know where to be for curl it in from 50 yards. But what does Raheem Sterling know? He knows
knew
where
the
to
goal
be.
was.
He know for follow the
Yeah.
play. He know for follow the ball. Him understand when players are going to do. Him know when for dress back. Him know when for do this. Him know when for do that. And he miss a whole heap of them. He miss a whole. He could have scored a whole heap more chances.
Yeah.
But that's because he's shit.
If I
You know
look
what
at
I'm
that, Robert Firmino for Liverpool. Klopp, I have this guy right here that is very good at bringing people into play. Let me get 2 people that can score goals and just put them beside of him.
Yeah.
That can let play.
Old school centre forward, 2 fast wingers. You know, like it's ludicrous. When I saw Ruud van Nistelrooy, was like, Casemiro so far has been struggling because there's no options in our midfield. Let me put Ugarte right here that's not going to move.
So you're telling me
Casemiro gets the ball.
he put a 6 next to a box-to-box midfielder, and then the 6 was played as the 6,
crazy,
and the box-to-box
crazy,
midfielder was
isn't it?
box-to-box, and it worked. Yo.
It's crazy, isn't it? Like
Instead of playing
Casemiro
the
won
8
the
as a
ball.
lone 6.
Yes,
Instead of
like
playing the 8 as a lone 6. And play the 8 as a 8 and the 6 as a 6.
That's a 6.
And lo
You
and
know,
behold, you have a stable midfield.
it was weird. Watching the Chelsea game today, I saw Casemiro nick the ball from Palmer. He turned around and he saw Ugarte right there. Yes,
Crazy,
he passed the ball
he
and
was right
made
next
a
to him.
run.
He was right next
made
to
a
him.
run.
It's
When
crazy.
he made the run, he looked.
To the intercept pass and drive forward for help on the counter.
Fam,
Why did he do that?
Fam,
Because he was
I
there.
we watched Ugarte win the ball.
Be there, and he was there.
We watched Ugarte win the ball and turn around. Like Ugarte won the ball, turn around, and guess who was beside him? Casemiro.
Bro, crazy, yo. That you know what?
Crazy.
We had a 6 as a 6 and an 8 as an 8, and all of a sudden we look kind of more stable. There was a midfield in there. There was 2 of them.
Who knew? Who did knew?
Oh my god.
Yeah, some man out here with their freaking 2 defensive lines.
Playing an 8 gets Leicester, which Leicester is a Premier League team, by the way, and this man is slapping curler top bins. And listen to you, man, if you never see that fucking goal, that was top bins. It was almost top bins. It was close to top bins. It was top of the top bins.
Lex.
It was top bins. If a bin was there, it was top of the bin.
It was top.
Yeah, but Lex, you have to forget that FIFA gave Casemiro 37 pace. So based on people on the fan base, he doesn't have the legs. Casemiro that we just saw ran the midfield. You know, Casemiro that we just watched ran a midfield in 2 games. You know, he don't got the legs. You know, he don't got the legs though. He don't got the legs, but. You know, like
it's mad joke that we actually looked, and the thing is, against a very, very good Chelsea midfield like Lavia, Caicedo, Palmer is no slouches. They're not no slouches.
Trying to do skills and tricks and just get dispossessed.
Yeah,
they
like
never had any options because you man were set up to cut off the options. Palmer never had the options.
You did very well. Quieted them. We did, and that's a very good midfield trio. People, let's not get that misunderstood. Lavia, Caicedo, and Palmer. There's no slouches there. There's no slouches with that trio. That is a bad boy trio, and it's got everything there. And they did their thing. Caicedo scored a bad boy goal, but yeah.
What was the funniest thing about it? Just to close up, if we'll close off on this.
Yeah, we'll close out this section.
The Caicedo goal, I can't blame anyone. But I think about it. We conceded a goal, and I really couldn't blame anyone for it. It was just a good goal. It was just a good goal from Caicedo. You can't blame anyone for it. You can't blame anyone for that goal, really.
It's a piece of quality. It is. But before we continue, before we close out, continue to run up the likes. Still over 330 of you lot in here. Run up the likes. How many likes are we actually on? Let me check. 122. Let's go up to 160 people. Nah, scratch that. 170. Run up the likes. Love to Sunshine as well for the raid. Everyone who's joined over from the raid, make sure you hit the like button. Man. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you go subscribe to Sunshine's channel as well. Subscribe to Sunshine FC. Make sure you do so. Also, people, big up to Bayesian Reds in the cut. Big up everyone in the cut. I see you, Vader, everyone else as well. So, yeah, obviously, I'll talk more about the Manchester United game on the next show and the rest of this week. But yeah, with me, people, it was just a vibes thing. This is why I'm not being critical of Rude. You know why? Because he's got 3 games. He's got 3 games left, and then that's pretty much it. And shout out to Sunshine, who says, shame about the Arsenal. So that being said, we'll go to Liverpool, Brighton. Liverpool coming from a goal down to beat Brighton 2-1. Good game, actually. Salah with a quality finish as well.
Before Lex.
Yeah, go on.
I want to say
this. Floor's yours.
Yo, Slut, stop this.
Oh, no.
All right? You see this shit you're trying right now, fam? Stop it. You've gotten away. You've managed to escape it now, but fam, stop it.
You know me not mind it. You know why? I feel like it's very egotistical, and I don't know why. I don't know why I do it, but a part of me like it because it'll work.
No, I know it is, fam, but is it because I know? Is it because we've seen what it takes to win the Premier League, and you've did this and it cost you? Let's remember, like I don't like seeing these type of basic errors that Slut's doing. He's been doing this. He's been doing this, fam, and it's starting to get to me right now because I'm like, yo, why are you playing? Like, I understand that McAllister, but Curtis Jones really hasn't done anything so far for me to see why you dropped him, though. Like, Curtis beside of Gravenberch, I don't know why you dropped him. This pressing that you're trying to do, stop trying to kill our game early. Stop trying to kill our game early, Slut. Stop trying it. I understand the team is weak. I know you don't want key players to get injured. Like, Konate, was it a broken arm?
Bro.
Yeah, he's fine. I think he's fine. I think it's in post and saying he's all right.
They slip out. I think I slip out.
Okay, thank God. I know you're trying to not get injuries, fam.
United fan, innit?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Fam, I don't care. Football first. Football first.
Bro.
All right? Football first. You're trying to kill off games, and it's going to cost Liverpool. Look, you trying to kill off games is the reason why you conceded. You conceded first. You trying to kill off games so early. I don't like seeing it because you in the Premier League
the game first half and then just shut down.
And shut down in the second half, fam. Stop it. Stop it. Stop trying to do it in the Premier League.
I actively see it.
I hate seeing it. I hate seeing it.
Go you carry on. Hey, big up Casually for the raid as well. Marshall, big up, man. Shout out to Casually FC every single time. Subscribe to their channel, links underneath in the description and on the featured channel page. Go on, Kaneki, carry on.
Yeah, fam, I hate seeing it because it's just uncomfortable because I'm like, you're going to get caught out. And who's to know that you trying to kill off games? It's 1-0. Brighton could have been up 2-0. Brighton could have been up 2-0,
really.
Brighton
should have. They should have. The Kirkes volley and the Hinshaw would.
Yeah. And I'm like, do you think you have the weapons at Liverpool to come back from 2-0 down now, Slut? Do you think you have the weapons to come back from 2-0 down at Liverpool against Brighton? Fam, I don't like seeing it. It's working. It's arrogance of him. It's the arrogance. I understand what Lecky's saying. Like, yo, it's working, and no one has found a way to stop it yet.
It is arrogant because we get some close calls. It's some of these games, like if it's not a case that the players never got chances. It's just that they never took them. If they took them. Yeah, we would have in a trouble.
I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it because I'm like, this is going to go bad. It hasn't gone bad yet. The one time it went bad was just that fluke goal from Hudson-Odoi against Nottingham Forest. The rest of the time, it's worked perfectly. But I'm like, it's worked already before. I don't want it to work again. Salah, again, why I said that under Schlutt, you're going to see a different Salah. Under Schlutt, you're going to see... Look how calm Liverpool's backline was with Tsimikas today, where he just wasn't getting caught out of position. He wasn't trying to bomb down the wing, where he just played his role. He just played his role today, calm and collective. Yeah? Just watching the game today, and I'm like, One Nunes, dog, you forget Conk. You straight up forget Conk.
That's what I get.
You and Subage forget Conk,
Almost like,
fam.
bro. Oh my God. I don't
You
know
and
what's wrong with
Subage
him.
forget Conk. You and Subage forget Conk. I swear to God. God know the two of them just forget. On the news, people, somebody just need to put it in one corner with a dunce cap, fam. Like, we don't have a performance like this. Just put them in a corner with a stool with a dunce cap on them, fam. Fam, it hit my stomach. Curtis Jones come on and Curtis Jones prove why me know. Why I said with confidence Curtis Jones is going to be a different animal on the shoot. I said it. I don't know why he dropped him for McAllister, but as you've said it before, McAllister has been performing this season. So I'm not going to go in depth on that because I'm not really watching McAllister as intently as a Liverpool fan
And not
would
just
be.
that, I also think the reason him do it is because if you notice how Slot has been setting up the team, him set it up with the idea, or the thought that we have other competitions. So all of them and them actually are gonna get game. You get me?
Yo, I know that, but fam, it's just this trying to kill off games early. Just play your football that you've played at the early start. You can kill off a game without trying to force it, fam. You you you've killed off games earlier this season without rushing. 3-0, 2-0. You've comfortably seen out games without trying to kill it off early. It's coming through the to the crunch time of the season, which is why I understand why Ryan is saying like, "Yo, we're not good right now," because you're seeing the weaknesses now. Remember the same weakness that I talked about in February. It's the same weakness you're seeing now. The lack of depth in midfield, the relying on Salah moments really when things aren't going correctly because the manager right now is trying to force something.
Mm.
Something. I don't like it. I don't like seeing it. I don't like seeing it, fam. And it's going. And I look your next few fixture lists are like listen to your actual next fixture lists coming up. Like you might have Real Madrid, Manchester City, Newcastle. Yeah, like straight up Aston Villa, Real Madrid, Manchester City, Newcastle. You
We
can't
have a tough
afford
run. Yes.
Yeah, you can't afford to drop points in any of these
Let me see that. Let me
games.
see that running. Let me have a look. I'm
Yeah,
gonna have a look at that running now. Let me have a look.
What? Leverkusen,
Yeah, I'm gonna have a
Aston
look.
Villa, Southampton, Real Madrid,
Yeah.
Manchester City.
Right, yeah. Leverkusen at home, Villa at home, Southampton away, Real Madrid at home, City at home, Newcastle away, Everton away, Merseyside derby, Girona away,
Yeah, their
and then
December.
14th of the takes it to 14th
Liverpool's
September.
December is fantastic. Liverpool's December is fantastic. Like bar Spurs, Liverpool's December is fantastic because what? It's City. Then you
Yeah,
have Newcastle, Everton,
Newcastle away.
Fulham.
Yeah.
Yeah, Fulham, Spurs, Leicester City, and West Ham. The only problem games in for Liverpool really it's Spurs and Manchester City. That's the two problem games for them in December. But you trying to force this 4-2-4 that you're playing right now, fam, stop. Stop. You don't have the personnels right now to do a 4-2-4 at Liverpool. You don't have it. Yeah, you don't have it. And the players that you're relying on to try and play that, most of them can't do it. Most of them cannot do it. From in January, I expect to see Nunes supposed to be playing for Bodo Glimp in January. You
Go.
hear me? That brother needs to be playing for Bodo Glimp on loan, even. Just get him from Nunes hit my stomach. All right. There's no player there. That was just a complete waste of 100 million. Yeah. I don't like seeing it. I hate seeing it. I straight up hate seeing it. And you forcing the 4-2-4, I don't like it. Go back to basics, fam. Go back to basic and just try and see out to the January transfer window. I don't like seeing him forcing this 4-2-4 because Ryan is saying it, and I'm like, I see this. But look, let me just ban Ryan real quick though. Like, big up yourself, still, Ryan. Just time you out for like a minute, dog. Big up yourself still. But
Big up, man. Big up, little bro. But yeah, you
yeah,
deserve that.
but
Hold that.
it's
Go on,
still
carry on as you were.
it's just still within like chat. People in the chat, you have to understand with this. I understand I'm a Man United fan, but I love football. I'm going to criticize anybody that's playing football in a way that I
Stop
find it
twerking for
disgusting.
Liverpool, Kaneki. Stop twerking for Liverpool.
I don't care what anybody wants to say. If you ask me a genuine opinion on your team, I'm going to give you a
Yeah.
genuine opinion on your team.
And you do that.
Him forcing the 4-2-4 for Liverpool right now, I don't like it. Because if Liverpool ends up going 2-0 down, you don't have the personnel to try and form a comeback. I'm going to criticize Schlutt where he needs to be criticized right now. Stop forcing this 4-2-4. Keep it to the 4-2-3-1 and go back to your three back. 4-2-3-1 to the three back. I know you want to do the 4-2-4. It's worked somewhat in the league so far. It worked against Arsenal when you equalize the 2-2. It won you the game today, and it won you the game against Crystal Palace 1-0. So, like Lex was saying, the arrogance to say this is working, I'm not going to stop doing it. I'll raise my hand. Yes, it's working, but for how long?
Just go on all meds, man. Take a go on work, man.
The Lex and the Beijing guys can probably give a more in-depth with Schlutt because they're watching Liverpool more intently than I am right now. So maybe how I'm looking at it, it could be of Kaneki, you're
over analyzing it type of thing.
You're over analyzing it. You're overthinking. So I'll take the L on that if I'm overthinking.
All right. So here's my take on that. If you notice, whenever a goal is scored against us, it's usually close to a worldie in some cases. Like it's a lot. The vulnerability, like for instance, the cardiac glue. What's his name? What name?
Yeah,
I call him. I know you.
I know it's Cardio. That's his actual name. It's Cardio.
Yeah, first.
Yeah, that goal was crazy. We put flipping.
It was a great goal. It was a very
good goal. Meet it at like a 45-degree angle, bro. Him never meet it flush on and him whack it and it hit the post like the keeper couldn't save it. Nobody couldn't save it. And people would say, why was anyone there marking him? Like, come on, a left back the dagger score right-footed goal from an angle like that. Like, come on.
It was just a quality.
It's just a quality. And then you look on the Hudson-Odoi goal, you look on some other goals. So I don't necessarily think it's a case of, I think it's a system that can work for now. If the league was of a greater quality and if it was like back in the day football, then it would have to change something. But then you have certain instances where the line might be a little bit too high and we get caught out. Like we lose the ball in the midfield and then you see that ball where him did play to the baller. Him did play a one true ball, and that one true ball actually, if the striker should have actually scored, and we should have went 2-0 down.
Hinshaw should have scored. You're talking about that 1-on-1, he should have done. That was a poor touch.
The one where him just him curl the pass around Konate.
Very good pass. Very good pass.
You get me? So I understand what you say, and maybe it's just a bit more fine tuning. I don't think him necessarily need to stop it. Him probably just need for fine tune it. Or when the league actually figure it out, then you get me? Which I think the league slowly have figure it out still.
Yeah, which happens with everyone. Any new manager who joins to go figure out tactics.
What I do like is usually for some teams, you look at them and you say, all right, them are winning a particular way. So sometimes, for instance, we are in a situation where I've seen us take leads and hold them. I've seen us lose leads and gain them back. You get me? I've seen us win in a multitude of ways, which to me is a positive.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the fact that in this current situation, we pretty much have, from a tactical perspective, we have everything down. Maybe just a few personnel changes, and then we'll be as close to perfect as we'd like to be, and then we could probably go on and just just flipping win the league, bruv. You get me? Win another Champions League, do like some spectacular shit so that we can just come on the internet and talk shit. Like, that's all I want to do is just come on the internet and talk shit.
I fully hear that. And speaking of that, winning leagues, obviously reigning champions, Manchester City not been looking good, and they lost to Bournemouth 2-1. Lex, thoughts on that? Them lose on Manchester City losing. Performances ain't been it, and obviously this is a bad result for them as well.
I'll be honest with you. This was a loss waiting to happen. They have not been playing good. You get me? But they've been getting results, and usually when you don't play good, then you get results. There will come a time where you won't get the result, and this is just that time. Obviously they lost quite a few personnel, which the Arsenal fans celebrated, but maybe who knows? Maybe they're just that weak, and we as Liverpool just need to take advantage of it. You get me?
Absolutely, you need to, because you know what City are like. We know what they're capable of, so you have to get a lead.
Yeah,
110%.
So
without doubt.
And don't butt it like Arsenal, innit?
No, listen to me.
Saying about City in the game and everything that's going on with them this season.
I've seen this movie 1,000 times. I've seen this movie 1,000 times. You know, bad guy kidnap girl. MC goes on hunt for girl. MC kills bad guy and win girl. I've seen that song and dance. I've seen this way too much, fam. Yeah, I've seen all 4 Mission Impossibles. At this point, stop making the damn movie. All right.
Easy.
Like, I'm sick of it. Manchester City are losing. Manchester City look weak. Yeah, they do. They've been playing shit and they've been winning games. Who's to say that?
Still, the one time we won it was somewhat a situation similar to this, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, it was similar to this, and it was just because they couldn't recover in time. Like, think about it.
And that is what
they couldn't recover in time. They couldn't recover in time because let's not try and act like Liverpool won the league by some astronomical point gap that season.
We did.
No, they did.
What was it? 19? Was it 19? Was it
like crazy? Yeah,
like
crazy.
15 points. Like, we win it in a we win it early, like way out.
Yo, you won it early, but what I'm saying was that it was more at the time. I remember you guys were 23 points, and then City just started to close it down, but it was too late. City recovered too late. Yeah, City recovered too late, and I'm like, but we've seen City do this, though. We've seen them do this. Like, these mans are playing Givardio as a left winger. Understand that. Givardio is playing on the left wing.
Yo, the man crazy.
The brother is a centre back, fam. He's a centre back.
Not Declan Rice type. Not that. No, that brother is not a centre back, bro. Yo, you goal them with the man score. Declan Rice.
That's the point. Brother, that is the point. Why are you giving us a goal-scoring left-winging left-back that's a centre-back? What position is that? A goal-scoring left-winging left-back at centre-back?
I don't know.
What position is that? I've seen enough. We have seen this foolishness enough. And it's the reason why you saw me speaking with Schlutt, that you can't do this shit in the Premier League. Right now, with City, we've seen this. We've seen them do this before. We've seen them do this too much time. And what was it? They've done this for 4 seasons and they lost the league in one of those 4 seasons. So there's a 75% success rate when they do foolishness like this. A 75% success rate when they do foolishness like this. True. They did it 4 times. They won the league 3 times. That's stupid. That is stupid. When you make errors like how City is making errors right now, you're not supposed to be still in the conversations to win a title. Like, City have literally fumbled so much right now. Everyone should be able to say with confidence, they're not in the title race.
Well,
you should be able to say, and that's the point. That's the shit point about it. They're playing bad, but it's still City. It's literally still them. They've done this 4 times and won the league 3 times. You mean to tell me that City can play a league right now, mess up, and still have a 75% chance of winning? The league, same way. That's unheard of. If Barcelona right now, Omar can verify this. If Barcelona right now lose 2 games, everybody knows what that title race looks like right now. Manchester City lose 3 games in the league right now. They're still in the title race. Why? They've done this before. I'm not a part of this whole City are struggling. They've been struggling. This man's been struggling for years now. Yeah, this man's been struggling for the last 4 years, from 2020 to now. City been struggling. City been weak. City been don't look the same. From 2020 to 2024, how much league titles have they won?
That is true.
In the 4 years, how much league titles have they won? 3. So them playing crap, and they still have a 75% chance of winning the league. What does that say? I don't like this. I don't like this. And it's the reason why I'm so keen on Schlutt. I'm not, it's not like me looking at, I'm just looking at it because I'm like, yo, City's doing this. City's done this. All right? Every Liverpool fan right now, suppose they can sit down and look at it and like, yo, yeah, we've seen City do this before. We need to not make mistakes now to have City have a say in this. Like, it's so shit. It's so boring. Manchester City have lost 5 games in a row, and they're still favourites to win the league. Why?
For real, it's crazy. It just goes to show the level they're at. For real.
Fam, it's not even the level that they're at. The league needs to wake up and understand that these guys are not. Fam, the league needs to wake up and understand that these mans are not immortal. They can be killed. You can kill these guys. You can actually kill these guys. They're not. If you cut them, they bleed. Stop this, fam. Stop this. Wake up, fam. What happened to the competitiveness in this league anymore? Like, what happened? These men can bleed, but you're going to sit here and watch City fix their wounds and then come back and beat you guys. Like, you guys are like some Dragon Ball Z villains. Why are you watching this man power up, knowing he has a higher power level than you? Why are you doing this? Like, your power level is 2, his power level is 4. Why are you letting him go to his highest power level? You stoned this guy. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't get it. They lost, and I still know that Manchester City will go 27 games unbeaten. Never forget that. These men lost, and Liverpool took the lead, and Liverpool drew. And City just went 28 games unbeaten. Liverpool drew. They just lost the league by 1 point, mind you. 1 point, because they drew to Burnley. They drew to Burnley and lost the league then, because City just decided, we're not losing a game.
City.
It's just disgusting, fam. I can't even say Krillin or Yamcha. These man moving like the Ginyu Force.
Hey,
the league moving like the Ginyu Force, man.
I fucks with the Ginyu Force. They was on point.
No.
Got this the Ginyu Force, man. They was on point. You know what I'm saying?
These man moving like the guys that were on Freeze's ship.
We're gonna do it, man. Don't worry yourself, dog.
I don't like it, fam. I don't like it. And when everyone is trying to hype up this whole shit, like, yeah, man, City you're weak now. City you're weak now. Yeah, and what you gonna tell me now when Erling Haaland?
Me not gonna play that. Me just say, yo, the law said it impending. But me not gonna say, yo.
It is. It was. I'm not taking that from it.
It depending. My problem with City when them lose is it give them something for work on. It's like it give them a weakness to say, all right, this is what happened. Pepper go to work, and then the next time him face a opposition with a similar strength and similar tactics and similar this, him just go beat them for love and tick that off of the channel. To me, that a Pep's like favorite thing for lose 1 game so him can just fix it. Because realistically, it probably just get boring for him to win all the time. That's why I'm always the fucker. That's why I put something there left wing because I want to see if that work. And if it don't work, then him lose, him just figure out something like, bro, it's so annoying, but one of them things, innit?
No, I hear you. And big up to the Final Whistle podcast. Big up Javon every single time. Says everyone else needs a sensory bean. But here the thing is, a sensory bean just gets you to full health. improve you in that, but big up to you, man. But someone got to take the league from him. Fuck Liverpool, though. Obviously, I don't want to see them win it, but it's looking like it's going to be between those two. Should be an interesting title race, but we'll see. Right, I think City will do it. I think they will pick it up. Now, let's just get predictions from the man then before we do indeed close out the show, people. Let's see what's what. 1 second. Premier League show, so we can do Premier League 1 second. What are the bigger teams? Hold up. Just pulling up. And run up the likes as well. Hit the subscribe button too, people. Make sure you do so. The hell, the games are dead. Kaneki will go to you. Speaking of Manchester City, they travel to Brighton, 5:30 p.m. kickoff. What are you saying? Prediction.
They're playing Brighton, Manchester City.
Yeah. Brighton, Manchester City. City travel to the
Seeing
South
as
Coast.
how they played against Liverpool and the lapse of concentration for the Salah goal, I'm just going to go another 2-1 win to City.
3-1 City. Okay, cool. What are you saying? Lex?
Who them a play?
Brighton. You're away to Brighton, 5:30 p.m. UK time. So late kickoff.
Yeah, 2-1 City.
2-1 City. And that being said, that same day, late kickoff Saturday, 8 p.m. UK time, Liverpool, Aston Villa. What are you saying, Lex?
Anfield?
Yeah, Anfield. Always say the home team first.
2-0.
2-0. Kaneki, what are you saying, Liverpool, Villa?
Yeah, 2-0. 2-0 Liverpool.
2-0. Staying with you, Kaneki. Next day, early kickoff, Manchester United, Leicester City.
4-0 Man United.
What are you saying, Lex?
3-1 United.
3-1. Okay.
Yo, this is the first time I've ever actually said that. Yo, 4-0 Man United.
Yeah,
damn.
crazy. Look at the difference, man. Look at that.
Damn, 4-0. Yeah. I'm actually confident in that. Yeah, 4-0 Man United.
That's fair. And the last game of the weekend as well, we'll go to you, Kaneki. Chelsea versus Arsenal. For the bridge.
Yeah. 2-1 Chelsea. I need to keep this image up, fam. So even if it's a win or a draw, it's still shame about the Arsenal, fam. So yeah, 2-0 Chelsea.
Who them a play? Yeah, man. 2 love Chelsea, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, Chelsea, Arsenal. Yes.
Yes, and just to make it better, I want Troops to score.
This guy said he wants Sancho to score, you know. Oh, the memes if Sancho scores would be hilarious. The memes would be hilarious if that indeed happens. Oh, Lord of mercy.
Yo, how can I time out Spooby? How does it work? I can't time him out. He's a mod.
But yeah, he out here trolling.
Time this guy out, fam. Get rid of Spooby. No shout out Spooby. Get this guy gone, fam.
Hey, Spooby, but your guy today, he wasn't it, man. That's what I'd say. Your guy today was not it. Dear Lord of mercy. That's probably the worst I've seen him perform, and I've seen some bad performance. Spooby in it.
Oh, Garnacho in it.
Yeah. Garnacho was Garnacho.
How do I ban this guy? I need to figure out. I know I can do something to get rid of Spooby.
But you lot continue to run up the likes. So hit 145, man. Get up to 150 because there's still over 300 of you lot in here, people. There's still over 300. So yeah, we're at 145. 5 more likes, get us up to 150. Subscribe to the channel as well. We will be redirecting to the United Liverpool show Barbados edition. So I'll be live with Barnes, be live with Pops. Make sure you subscribe to Beijing Reds TV as well. Kaneki, anything you want to add before we do indeed close out?
Yeah.
You notice I'm asking Kaneki if you want to add nothing in the answer.
Was I not going to go to you second? I was going to go to you second.
I'm just gonna say this.
That's how nice I am that I see you eating. So I was like, all right, let the man eat and ask Kaneki first.
We know why.
I don't know nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Right. I was saying, go on.
What I have to add to this is, this whole thing I'm seeing everybody this whole rumors thing. I'm going to go on to La Liga for a bit. To everyone that thinks Real Madrid is going to sell Tchouaméni, dog, gonna stop.
Yeah, that's correct.
Please stop. Stop this. Camavinga cannot play Tchouaméni's position. Valverde cannot play Tchouaméni's position. Real Madrid have no players in their squad that can play Tchouaméni's role. Tchouaméni has been underperforming, yes, but stop trying to tell me about Real Madrid wants to sell him. Real Madrid is not selling Tchouaméni. And to the people that were telling me about how I don't know anything about Jude Bellingham, yeah, I'm waiting on my apologies.
Who said that?
I'm waiting on my apologies, saying me that I don't know how I'm not a real Madrid fan because I don't like Jude Bellingham when I've been a Real Madrid fan since 2003.
Just to the consistency, Jude Bellingham is also a centre back.
Brother, he's not a centre back. That brother started his career out as a right back. All right, let's understand that. Complete
So
and
that's
utter
why I'm
garbage.
center bridging.
Yeah, so right now, Real Madrid only need to fix up right now because Omar has been smiling a lot and he need to stop now. Okay, he needs to stop now. Yeah, and I want to remain. I want to keep the belt. Yeah, I want to still keep the league. All right, I want to keep the league. Omar has been smiling a lot, and I don't like how Barcelona is looking right now. All right, these men are winning too. These men are winning games right now, and they're winning games. I'm not like Barcelona
Smash
aren't
team,
scraping games. Yeah, they're
smash
not
them.
scraping games. They're winning games. This game that they played today, granted, because they were poor in the second half. Barcelona should have won this game 5-0.
Them a play
Barcelona could
like
have
them
won this
still have
game
Messi, bro.
5-0. Don't like this, fam. Don't like this, fam. Omar, you need to understand, fam. Just seeing a Barcelona fan happy. It doesn't have to be you.
Everyone's
It's just
crashing on
Barcelona
Omar.
fans on a home, fam. I just don't like seeing you guys happy. I don't like seeing you guys happy. The tears that were cried when you man lost Messi. Like I have that picture posted up in my room, fam. Yeah. I have a picture of just of crying of when you man lost Messi. I don't like Barcelona fans being happy because you man chat shit. You man chat way too much shit. Not you, Omari. You haven't said anything. Like you haven't said anything. But it's just your fan base, fam. You man just been talking a lot.
Yeah,
I don't
Omar,
need to hear your
he's just crashing
voices
on it
now.
Barcelona, but he's a joke, man. But love, big up to everyone who has locked in. Again, continue to run up the likes, hit the subscribe button. Don't forget this show. All the other shows on the channel are available on audio-only platforms as well, people. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcasts. Go to Spotify, man. Type in Sarcasm City TV, hit the follow button and 5-star us on there. Same with iTunes, Apple Podcasts as well, because all the shows you see on the channel, apart from watch-alongs, you can get, like I said, in audio-only platform. But you may prefer watching live on YouTube or watching back afterwards, whichever your viewing preference. But like I said, we're going to redirect. I've already started the live stream to the United Liverpool podcast, Barbados edition with Bayesian Reds, Bayesian Barnes as well. Sorry, Bayesian Reds TV, Bayesian Pops, and Bayesian Barnes. Make sure you subscribe to Bayesian Reds TV. You get the show normally Saturdays, people, so keep a lookout on it. This is your favorite show. There's a playlist for it on the channel, people, if this is indeed your favorite show. But love to everyone that has locked in. And this has been the Premier League podcast, Yardman edition, live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in, and see you lot in 2 minutes.